So I'm not sure what media is doing this, but when I was a kid growing up, media was like, if you're mean to service workers, if you're mean to anyone as a kid, you're a bad kid, and that's embarrassing, and you shouldn't be a bad kid. And it was like a big deal of like, don't be a bad kid. I work in retail at a kid store, and I've had an alarming amount of really mean kids come in, just like in the past year. I had a girl come into my store the other day. Immediately off the bat, when she came in, she ignored me. I was like, hey, how's it going? Can I help you find anything? And she looked at me like this and looked away. Like, you don't have to socialize with me. You don't know me. You're a kid. I get it. Like, don't talk to strangers. So I just let her shop around, and she came up to me and she was like, Neatos? And I was like, no Neatos. Sorry about that. And she was like, so when do you restock? And I was like, I don't really have any way of knowing when we restock. And she was like, your company doesn't tell you? They don't tell you? You don't order it? Do you not order it? Do you not order the stuff that you get here? Like, don't you have to put it in and order it for a shipment? And she was like talking to me in terms like she had done this before, like she had been through this conversation before. And then she kept looking around. She comes up with like one piece of candy and she was like, how much is it? And I was like, $8. And she was like, okay, I have this. And then she takes out two $5 bills. She is holding the candy, hands me the cash, and starts to walk away. And I was like, wait, I have to scan it. Like, I have to give you your change back. And she was like, do you think I don't know how this works? I don't care about the change. And I was like, right, but I still have to like put it through the register. Like, I can't just let you walk out of it. And she's like, I gave you the money. And I was like, yes, but I have to scan the piece of candy you have. Could I have gone to the rack and gotten another one of the same candies and scanned that one and just put it back on the rack? Yeah, I could have, but like, why on earth are you acting like that? I haven't done a single thing to this girl. Like, there is absolutely no reason she should be talking to me like this. I was just like, okay, I have to scan it. I'm sorry. I need you to come back or it's stealing. That's what I said. God forbid. She looked at me and she was like, do you think I'm a thief? Are you racist? What? But then she comes up to the counter. I check her out. Everything is good. I'm like still trying to small talk. I'm like, so what do you got? Like, what do you got going on after this? Like, what does your day look like after this? Just normal stuff that I say to customers. And she just stares at me, not saying a word, ignoring me. And then finally, I'm like, okay, your total is $8.81. She then hands me the two $5 bills and she's like, now can you take my cash? And I was like, yeah, I can take your cash. She's like, you said I need my change. You said I need my change, so I'm still here. And I was like, yeah, I can give you your change. Like, here's your change. Here's your receipt. She's like, why do I need the receipt? You think I'm going to return it? It's candy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, it was just like nonstop thing after thing where she was just being so incredibly rude that it was actually like shocking me. Like, at this point, I wasn't even at the point where I was like, oh, customer service, it's hard to stay nice. I was just like, that's mean. Like, I was shocked by how mean she was, not offended, but shocked. And I was like, okay, have a great rest of your day. And she was like, and then walked out. Okay, it's getting gradually worse. And I'm wondering if it's because the cartoons are different. I'm wondering if it's because, like, nobody's watching cartoons anymore, or if there are, like, no morals in the cartoons. Like, I don't know what's going on, but kids are just mean. I think it might be partially, like, they follow after their parents. They see their parents make a transaction, and they're, like, just doing what their parents do. That's also concerning, because why are you being that rude to service workers in front of service workers or, like, employees or, like, anyone in front of your kid?